What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We got playoff part 2 content. We're going to be going through the cards, the breakdown, the stats, and of course we're going to be going through the market impact, how our investments kind of fare when it comes to, well, we'll see the cards that got upgraded as well. We're going to go through the weekend, kind of team of the year investing, trading investing, what my plan is. Yes, you're going to notice in the top right, my coins are very down. Been investing a lot into trading, but you're gonna notice the overall is up, and I will be live on Twitch about an hour after this uploads at iJoeBruin on Twitch. We're gonna be going through how I got to 98 overall, because it actually was a pretty complicated process. So make sure to give me a follow on Twitch. You guys can join the stream, like I said, an hour after this uploads, around there. I say 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. West Coast time. So let's hop into the cards though. Let's not waste any time. Marcus Golden, you're gonna notice with these cards, this is basically a team of the week of the wild card games, which is actually pretty cool. It's not cool for the cards that, or the teams that lost, because they're not going to get any more upgrades throughout this program, but it's cool to see kind of current players get upgrades that they played well over the weekend. So Marcus Golden was the first card. I kind of passed over it. Nothing too special when it comes to this card. Jermaine Pratt, again, those two cards probably the worst at the 94 overalls. I'm expecting kind of all these cards to just fill into the rerolls that are already in the game because of the same overalls. Jermaine Pratt, 94 overall. Deebo Samuel, this is a very, very good card. They changed it to receiving back archetype, which of course we know is the best archetype for running backs. They get backfield master for 1 AP. 94 speed. He is very, very fast, and we know Deebo, he's built, right? Break tackle's good, change of direction's good. The only thing is, I don't know how the power-up is going to work, because he didn't have a power-up. Out of positions don't have power-ups, so I don't know how that's going to work. He has the power-up logo, though, on the card. And then Mike Evans, for Mike Evans' card, 93 speed, especially with that 6'5 frame, is very, very solid for that 94 overall. Hopping into the champion cards, David Long Jr., they did buff his zone coverage from 84 this morning to 93, or 84 from yesterday to 93 today, which is kind of like a crutch. He needed that. All cornerbacks need 90 zone to be able to play good in game, especially on next gen. 95 speed, he is a little bit short. I would suggest putting him in the slot if you're going to be playing David Long Jr. And then Josh Allen. My opinion on this Josh Allen card is a little bit different from everyone else. I don't know. I don't think the card's very good. 87 speed is just like Joe Montana and Josh Allen get the same abilities for the same AP. Joe Montana is just 4 speed faster, and as well, Josh Allen doesn't have good throw under pressure at 89, and his deep accuracy isn't the best. I don't know. I'm a little bit underwhelmed when it comes to that Josh Allen card. He's not going to change the game meta-wise at the quarterback position. And then Melvin Ingram, our third LTD right end in the past 3 weeks. That's the only issue I have. Melvin Ingram, love the card. Great card in game, like 97 finesse move, 93 power move, but we've gotten so many LTD right ends. It's like, give us another position. We've gotten Hassan Reddick, Randy Gregory, and now Melvin Ingram. I don't know. It's a little bit disappointed, but it's a great card, let's be honest. Chiefs, Steelers, Chargers, theme teams. Roger Saffold is the solo challenge reward, like the Leonard Floyd from last week. He's going to get all AFC cams. You can power up to 94 overall. Now, hopping into the market impact. So, Josh Allen. Now, this is where I plug a little bit of my Twitter. iJoeBruin on Twitter. I tweeted out about an hour before the release. I had a feeling, like, it wasn't a hunch. It was kind of like, I hadn't really looked at Josh Allen all day, and he was about 105 to 110K before release, but he's kind of got leaked, or by RG, very early on in Good Morning Madden. I was just kind of the thinking of, I think Josh Allen was going to get flooded on the market. I have been seeing TikToks of Josh Allen, like the investing on TikTok has been saying, pick up Josh Allen 91, he's going to get a card soon. I just thought, I think he's been overinvested in. Now for 100K, it's not that bad because the demand is going to be there. He gets bought pretty damn fast, but I actually sold all mine before he actually got revealed, from 105K to about 119, somewhere in there, just because no one was like listing Josh Allen. Everyone was just buying. But then, of course, you can see as soon as Josh Allen gets released or revealed, hundreds of them get flooded onto the market, and he's kind of just chilling at 100K. Now, what to do with Josh Allen if you still have him? Selling for 99K isn't the worst. We bought for under 75, so we're making 15K profit or 10K profit, somewhere around there for Josh Allen, which isn't bad. If you want to get 110 or 115K for Josh Allen, you're going to have to wait like a day, maybe a day and a half, because there's a lot of Josh Allens that got to get through from the 100K to 110K mark. Basically, we have to run out of Josh Allens to get him to 115K, and that's going to take a while because there are just a lot on the market. So many people invested in him. Now with Deebo Samuel, a lot of people are trying to say, hey, since he got this 94 overall halfback card, he's not getting a team of the year. I don't think that's the case. I still think Deebo Samuel is an absolute lock to get a team of the year. Like, if Deebo Samuel does not get a team of the year, it just means voting doesn't matter, because Deebo Samuel's probably, him and JJ were two of the most voted players, especially at the wide receiver position, where there was two definite guys like JJ and Deebo, but then the rest of the guys for that third slot, it's kind of murky, right? You got Tyler Lockett, Chris Godwin, Jalen Waddle. It's not an absolute guarantee. So if Deebo Samuel loses out to, let's say, Jalen Waddle or Tyler Lockett, or no, not even that, loses at the 2 of those guys, basically. I don't know. Fishy. I still think Deebo Samuel is getting a team of the year. I'm holding on to him. I would still buy him at under 25K. I really think Deebo gets that team of the year card. Now, hopping into the trading market, and I haven't switched my stance in the trading market. You can see by my coins, I've been buying trading all day. Dexter Lawrence, I've been buying for 105K or less, which is almost under 4 trading per, because people just like don't realize 95 overalls quick sell for 26K trading. Now, there is a change in the type of card or the overall I am buying for trading. It's still 4.5 or under is kind of the magic number that I'm buying all weekend in preparation for team of the year. By the way, I am holding most of my trading. I'm not planning on doing rerolls this weekend. I'm holding it to team of the year, and I'm going to try to lazy sell it throughout the week, because I think the demand for team of the year will be a lot more than demand for the LTD rerolls this weekend. And it's 92 overalls. Now, why is it 92 overalls? Well, I went on Mudhead last night. I wanted to see kind of, were there even sets last year for Madden 21 Team of the Year to like just get individual cards, and what cards were required in those sets? And what you're going to see, the main part of the set, the base of the set, just like the 89 overalls in the Team Diamond set today, we saw the spike with those. The main cards in the 96 overall Team of the Year sets of last year, and I still think we get 96 overall Team of the Years this year, maybe 97s, were 92 overall cards. You needed 4 92 to 95s, of course. Why would you put a 95 when you can put a 92? They're cheaper. So 4 92s needed for this set, which just makes 92 overalls, like the 89 overall Team Diamond sets today, made 89s go from, let's say, 19K to upwards of 50K. Buying 92s at training discard 4.5 per is one, good as a training investment, because we always know Team of the Year has the rerolls to get the best players in the game. Training last year when Team of the Year dropped was at 8 per. We're at 4.5. It's not going to get to 8, but it should get to like 5, 5.5, which is really, it's a much bigger margin than you guys think. 4.5 to 5 is like, that's not that big, trust me. It's a lot of coins. It's going from like a 90K to 100K, which is 10K difference, okay? Buying 92s with the upside of basically getting the training investment with the added on possibility that they are required mainly for the set, where they can go from 45K to let's say like 60, 65K on lazy selling, because they're just so needed for the team either. So who knows, the team either sets might be the best way to get those cards. The 92 overalls could spike up in price, so keep that in mind when buying trading. I would focus on buying 92 overalls for 4.5 under or 45K or less. Now hopping into team of the year investing, because that's kind of where we're transitioning to, right? We're past playoff, we're past Team Diamond, we're on to training investments or just preparation for team of the year. And it's a great time to buy. You gotta understand, team of the year investing, the prices of the majority of the popular cards, say Robert Quinn, Trevon Diggs, Surtain, those players, they're going to start to rise as they start Saturday afternoon and into Sunday. We might even get some reveals Sunday, and then of course we're going to get the main reveals Monday night like we do for Team of the Week. I would suggest mainly you kind of have a deadline. I'd say set a deadline for yourself Saturday afternoon. You want to get your Team of the Year investments done by Saturday afternoon. So Friday and Saturday, pick these guys up. They're very, very cheap on the market. The Team of the Weeks like Patrick Surtain have dropped a ton in price. And then look kind of Saturday night, Sunday, Monday to hedge and kind of just, get excited for Team of the Year, have our cards hit, go up in price. But another thing when it comes to Team of the Year investing, the Redux market has taken a crash. Now, it's not taking a crash because there's been an odds boost. It's taken a crash because they added the 95 overall Redux cards into packs. They added the Blitz cards into packs. Well, everyone was storing their 92 plus Redux level pack. I think it's like level 47 or 48. Or no, it's level 50. People were saving their level 50 Redux pack for this very moment. And now everyone is opening the packs and they're just flooding the cards on the market. I mean, you can pick up Herberts who are going for 120. Like, Herberts were selling for 150K middle of this week. You can just stroll onto the market and buy them for 90K right now, which is absurd to me. That's why my coins are down. I've been buying so many. I even bought some Tron Armsteads for 100K. But man, Reduxes we know to be the best investments if they hit. Go on the Redux market, pick up some guys like even Tron Armstead. Lamar Jackson's like 100K for Redux, which is super, super cheap. Of course, if these cards hit, they're gonna go up insane. I mean, even honestly, even if they don't get cards, I think just buying these Reduxes right now, because it's basically like there was a flash sale in the store to push all these Redux cards onto the market. It's just a great time to buy Redux cards. They're at their cheapest. They're never going to be this cheap again, especially for the 92, 93 overall cards. Pick up guys like Tom Brady for 80K. But yeah, that's the majority of this video. We kind of went over everything. Training market, Team of the Year investing. It's kind of going all in now for Team of the Year investing and training market, everything. Playoffs, we can't really invest in Playoff Promo Part 3 because they're more live cards. But yeah, hopefully you guys were able to sell off your 88s, 89s, and 90s today for insane prices. I was able to. Really got blessed kind of by Team Diamond, kind of a fluke investments for a lot of our 89 overall cards, like Divine Diablo didn't get an upgrade, but he's 50K up from 20K, which is just, it's grand. Love the market. But that is going to be all for this video. Of course, remember, Twitch, about an hour after this, going to be showing off the 98 overall team. We're going to be talking market, weekend league, all that fun stuff. Comment if you have any questions, like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, Peace.